I laughed when I said it. We were surrounded by friends, drinks in hand, jokes bouncing around, when someone asked if I ever imagined marrying David. I smirked and replied, "Please, he's just the backup plan." Everyone laughed, everyone except him. He stayed quiet, just nodded. And that was the moment I lost him. I just didn't realize it yet. If you've ever made a joke you couldn't take back and it cost you someone who truly mattered, drop an "aw" in the comments. I know I'm not alone. My name's Elena. I'm 30 now. And even saying it out loud still hurts. David and I were never showy. We didn't have a whirlwind romance or look like the perfect couple in photos, but what we had was real. He was my best friend, my person, the one who saw me without makeup, without pretense, and stayed. In the beginning we weren't official. We had that endless, "we're not labeling this" phase that lasted far too long. Deep down I knew he wanted more clarity, more commitment, more of me. But I kept it casual on purpose because I liked knowing he'd always be there, even when I wasn't ready. It wasn't that I didn't care. I did. But I treated him like a backup, thinking he'd always be waiting. And for a long time he was. We talked every day, had sleepovers, cooked together like we were married. But if anyone asked I'd say, "Oh, David? We're just friends. He's my comfort guy." Harmless, even sweet, or so I told myself. But it wasn't. It was selfish. The joke happened one random Friday night. We were at my friend Lily's apartment playing Truth or Drink. Someone asked, "If you had to pick someone in this room to marry tomorrow, who would it be?" Without thinking I laughed. "David, obviously. He's my backup plan if I'm still single at 35. Everyone laughed. David didn't. He gave that tight-lipped, polite smile I later realized he used when he was hurt but didn't want me to notice. The next morning, no text. No call. No "coffee's ready" message. At first I thought he was just tired. A day turned into two into four. By the end of the week he was gone. I called. No answer. Messaged him, "Are you okay?" Nothing. The silence was crushing. David had never ignored me before. 2 weeks later I saw him at a cafe. He was with a woman I didn't know, confident, soft smile. They looked close, more than friends. And when he saw me he wasn't surprised. Just calm. I walked up and said, "Hi." He nodded and introduced her. "This is Mia." No explanation, no apology. He didn't owe me one, but it still hurt. That night I messaged him again, "David, can we talk?" He replied, "There's not much to say. You made it clear where I stood in your life. I just finally believed you." I stared at those words. I hadn't meant it. Not really. He was never just the backup. He was the one I trusted most, the one who understood me without trying, the one who felt like home. But I treated him like a placeholder, someone I could fall back on after chasing everyone else. And now he was gone. I replayed that night for weeks. The tone of my voice, the look on his face, the laugh that cut deeper than I realized. I told myself he'd come back. He always did. But this time was different. This time he believed me. And when someone finally believes you don't value them, they stop trying to prove otherwise. Months later, Lily told me David and Mia had moved in together. It felt like someone punched me in the chest. Not because he was happy, I wanted that for him, but because I couldn't be the one to give it to him. Years of chances, and I used them to keep him close, never fully close, thinking he'd always stay, until he didn't. I tried one last time. I sent him a message, "I'm sorry. I never meant to make you feel second best. You were never a backup. You were everything." He replied, "I needed to hear that. Thank you. But I'm in a good place now. I hope you find peace too." And that was it. No door left open, no maybe someday. Just peace for him, silence for me. So, if you're watching this and someone in your life shows up for you, makes you laugh, makes you feel safe, shows up even when you don't ask, don't call them the backup. Don't make them the joke. Because one day they'll stop laughing and they won't come back. Have you ever realized too late that your backup was actually the love of your life? Let's talk in the comments.